Week 3 of the Utah legislature is wrapping up today, and so far at least 49 bills have been passed here. 11 of those already signed into law by the governor.
News specialist Lindsay Ertz is there with the highlights of what you may have missed this week. Lindsay, it's hard to keep up. That's what you do so well.
Yeah, we started the week with a lot of chatter about bringing MLB and the NHL to Utah. The governor also signed a big bill allowing Utah to ignore some federal directives, and a bill regulating cell phone companies is moving forward. Let's start with a big bill that's now law in Utah after the governor signed it this week. It allows Utah to opt out of some federal directives like air quality rules or public lands issues if a supermajority of the legislature agrees. There are carve-outs for deploying the National Guard and informing Native tribes.
We agreed that we would give them notification when a resolution was open.
Lawmakers also dubbed this week Energy Week, where Republican leaders say they need an all-of-the-above approach to producing energy in Utah because of the federal government.
Them trying to force us to shut down our most reliable power sources in the state of Utah over the next 9 years and not having anything to replace that. And so we need to focus on that.
Education, another big topic where lawmakers say they're trying to incentivize teachers by allowing high-performing ones to get a pay raise, more days for prep, and more money for supplies.
We have the best group of teachers than any other state in the nation.
But there was no shortage of criticisms either. A coalition of citizens groups blasting the legislature for a bill proposing changing Utah's constitution so that when voters tried to run an initiative for a new law dealing with taxes, the threshold had to be 60% instead of 50%. Those groups say the legislature is trying to make it too hard for the citizens to change laws. Also, a bill that would have expanded Utah's earned income tax credit by making it refundable failed to pass out of a committee. One bill that is moving on, requiring cell phone companies to turn on content filtering for minors before they activate a phone in Utah.
I mean, parents should be doing tobacco and alcohol, and yet we still have a law that says you have to be a certain age to buy those. I don't think this is any different.
The legislature also passed base budgets, which tell each state agency how much money they have to work with.
We have so much going for us, and I think a lot of the economics help solve some of the social problems we're dealing with. So the base budget is something I'm happy with.
Lawmakers also showed their support this week for bringing NHL and the MLB to Utah. Of course, these are just a fraction of the bills the legislature tackled this week. We'll have a more complete list at KSLTV.com. Reporting at the Capitol, I'm Lindsay Ertz.